If you are ready to grow your LinkedIn in 2026 and get in front of the right ideal clients, then this is the video for you. Today, we're going to unpack three of the biggest changes on LinkedIn and what you can do to stay relevant without going crazy and wondering if it's all worth it. LinkedIn in 2026 is not the same LinkedIn of yesterday. In fact, a few major changes are extremely noticeable to many. Number one is that the algorithm has gotten smarter. Number two is that content is changing, it's shifting into something different. And then number three is that AI is now baked into the platform. It's going to be everywhere. And if you haven't already noticed it, then you're probably just not paying attention. My name is Claudia Garcia, and I have been a healthcare consultant and private practice consultant for over 15 years. My company first started as a healthcare marketing company, and later we started to add other services that allowed a private practice to grow successfully. Today, I teach other healthcare consultants and business owners how to get clients using their network on LinkedIn. See, I have been able to capture several really large contracts for clients using my network on LinkedIn. So I know that it works. In fact, my clients are still making a lot of money from the contracts that I brought them throughout the years. Now, you're thinking, well, hasn't LinkedIn changed? Yes, it has, but it's still the same network that it was yesterday, meaning that people are there to do business. They want to collaborate, they want to refer, and they want to grow together. So if you're willing to play the game properly, which means you go in there with a networking with your objective to network, then you're going to do great on this platform. So let's dive into the three changes that I've noticed that you need to know in order to stay relevant in 2026 on LinkedIn. LinkedIn's algorithm is getting super smart and it's actually getting strict. So it's no longer favoring those posts that just have the most comments or the fastest amount of comments, but instead it's actually going to favor the posts that answer a question. You are actually giving information to a niche group of people. And so this is what it's going to start looking for. It's going to start looking for your content to actually teach and to again answer those questions that people are asking, because the algorithm now has this, well, LinkedIn is now a search engine as well. So it wants to be able to connect people with what they are searching for. So if your content is answering questions for your ideal clients, then your content is going to be fed to them. So remember, LinkedIn is no longer about just a ton of impressions. And if you get a lot of comments, you're just going to automatically do well. No, they want to match your content with the people that actually want to see it. LinkedIn is really favoring a profile that looks as though it's a professional portfolio. It doesn't really want to be known as a profile that looks like a resume. So the more content you have on there, the better. They really favor the video, which would be like the About Me video in a featured section, as well as carousels, downloadables, and even checklists. So if you think about a professional person that has a portfolio that talks about their expertise and really showcases them in like a branded in a branded way, a branded format, then this is actually going to be favored by LinkedIn. They really, really love these profiles. So if you can create a cute about me, a cute, a professional about me video and add it to your featured section, it's really going to help you stand out. And I do believe that LinkedIn is going to favor your profile over somebody that doesn't have any type of portfolio style content. Now, when you think about portfolio content, like what does that look like? So here are a few things that they would consider portfolio style content, which would be videos, carousels, PDFs, checklists, anything that is actually going to showcase you in a very professional, packaged way. So when you think about like when a web designer wants to share their work, they'll send a portfolio of all of their work to the client. And so now LinkedIn wants you to share your portfolio on your LinkedIn profile. So if you do this, I do believe they're going to favor your profile over the ones that don't have anything like this. LinkedIn has baked AI into its platform. It is everywhere and it's going to work in your favor. So now, when you post on LinkedIn, it's going to ask you if you want AI to rewrite your post. I don't suggest that you have AI ever write your post. It should be in your words and in your voice, but now you can use AI to correct grammar or sentence structure, which is pretty cool. I like to use the tool Grammarly to check my sentence structure and my grammar just to make sure that I've written everything properly. But now you can use LinkedIn's AI tool, which is baked right into the post section. So if you haven't seen it already, I'm pretty shocked because it is right there, front and center. In fact, every time I post, it says, "Do you want to rewrite this with AI?" I say no, but that's because I've already used Grammarly to check my grammar and my sentence structure. Now, the downfall to having an AI tool built right into the platform is that people will probably try to cheat and get AI to write their entire post. I do believe this is going to backfire on a lot of people. When we all start to sound the same, none of us are going to win. So, here is my suggestion: make sure you write every post from your own personal perspective. That means that you're telling a story and that you're sharing your journey. And when you teach those lessons and you're answering those questions that LinkedIn wants you to answer in your content, make sure that your personal experience is included in that post. This is the only thing that is going to make you stand out from the crowd: your personal story, your perspective, and the view from your own lens. So, if you've been struggling on LinkedIn and you just need a little bit of support and help, I want to help you. I would love for you to join the 5-day LinkedIn Accelerator, where I coach you for 5 days directly into your inbox. So these are sessions that are anywhere from 20 minutes to 40 minutes, and they're actual actionable steps that we take together on a daily basis to get you from A to Z a lot faster. See, you don't have to struggle anymore. I actually have done all the research. I've already skinned my knees on LinkedIn for you. So, if you want to get to the end goal faster, which is to master LinkedIn so that you can show up as the expert you are and get seen and found by your ideal clients, then join the LinkedIn Accelerator. It's 5 days where I coach you with a video sent directly to your inbox. The videos are only 20 to 40 minutes long, so they're consumable and they're full of action steps. You're going to take action every single day with me. And at the end, you're invited to join a live call where I answer all of your questions. In fact, I do open office hours for all my accelerator students, where we do everything from audit profiles and answer any questions that you might have, as well as give you updates on what might be changing on LinkedIn. So if you're ready to join the LinkedIn Accelerator, I can't wait to have you there and see you there. So the link is going to be in the description below. You can also find the registration page on my LinkedIn profile in the featured section. So I look forward to working with you and helping you thrive on LinkedIn. Talk to you guys later. Please like, subscribe, and share this video with anyone that would benefit from it. Thank you guys. Bye.